speak a little bit. You guys listen for a couple minutes and then we'll cut you loose. The thing is, you know, I spoke earlier about training and how important it is to do things at your best. You've got to really give your best, give your all no matter what. Okay? And a lot of you high school students like me, if you plan on having a future in this sport, it's gotten to be a point where it's really a fine line. At Raritan University, I'm in charge of recruiting the best talent in New Jersey year in and year out. And I'm a Jersey guy. I'm from the Shore Conference. I grew up, like Coach said, in Point Pleasant. I'm a Region 6 guy. And the state is basically my responsibility. We do be up in Pennsylvania and New York, but New Jersey is my home. And I got to tell you, the NCAA level, fully funded teams get 9.9 scholarships. Pretty simple. That's 10 full rides. Okay? 10 full rides. Now your football teams have 75 scholarships to give. Okay? So if you're an avid football player, you're pretty good, you've got good size, you're going to get recruited to play Division I ball, and you might not ever see a snap, and you'll still go to school probably for free. It doesn't happen in our sport, guys. In our sport, we have 10 scholarships to give. Now that's not 10 a year. That's 10 over the course of 4 or 5 years, depending on the redshirt. So for example, what happens is, we give a full ride to one kid, we got 9 left. 9 left to give over a roster of about, on average, anywhere from 25 to 30 kids at our school. So how many kids are really on a full scholarship? Think about it. Not many. Do you understand what I just explained to you? Get that? You want to go big time Division I? You don't have to be good. You gotta be great. You gotta be great. Okay? We start with the multiple time state champions. We start with that. And that's where we put most of our money. We want the best talent in New Jersey. And that's the idea. And a lot of you guys feel as though my kid will get there, he'll get a scholarship. You know what, guys? It's not. So what you have to do is sell out to this sport. Some of the best wrestlers in New Jersey aren't fully funded kids. How can you help yourself, though? In the classroom. There is no doubt about it. I'll tell you right now, firsthand, we give excellent academic scholarships to so many schools across the country. And it doesn't cost us a penny. Because if you've got the grades, first of all, you can compete at the Division I and II level. That's where the scholarships are. If you have the grades, you can compete. Now, if you're an excellent student, we will pay for more than half of your wrestling without giving any wrestling money. You understand that? A scholar athlete is so important. But this nation now only has about 95 schools left that are at the Division I level. And those schools are taking the best of the best from every state in the country. So what you have to do as young athletes is commit to the sport wholeheartedly, make it a lifestyle if you want to be guys like Jimmy, if you want to be on that level, okay? If you want to win a state championship, if you want to become an All-American. Jimmy, what do you do with your life now? What else? What else?
Study.
That's it. Jimmy wrestles 24/7, okay? He doesn't have time for anything else. And when school, what is he doing in school? Yep. That's what it's all about. He studies. And he makes that balance between the two. And that's what you guys got to do. You got to take yourselves into that higher level. Set the ball high. Work hard in that classroom. I teach. Coach teaches. These guys do it. We know what it's all about. Okay? I'm giving finals now, and I got kids in my school who basically half-ass the finals. Don't pride themselves. No pride whatsoever. Get your grades right. The rest will take care of itself. Okay? You guys have excellent coaches. Listen to what they tell you. You will get better every year as long as you put the more time in that's necessary to be good. Okay? Real quick on a personal note, Rob can tell you, I wasn't that guy that had all the talent in the world. I don't know, when they were coming and giving it out, they skipped my house. But there was 2 things that I did have, right? And the 2 things that I had that carried me throughout my career and my life as far as I'm concerned. I had lungs and a heart, and I trained both of them. Does that make sense? And I would never give up or quit, ever. And I trained harder than any guy that I believe that I ever wrestled. And I always took that center mat thinking that I was going to get him so tired that I was going to shrink his talent. And by the third period, when he couldn't breathe anymore, that's when I won most of my matches in college. And I beat guys that were better than me many times. And it wasn't because I was better than them. It's because I out-trained them. And I knew in my heart I was going to win. Does that make sense? Okay? Guys that come in with talent get beat by those guys that outwork them. Understand that? And that's the philosophy that we need to preach for. That's what you guys got to understand. Okay? If I felt like there was somebody in the country that was working harder than me, I would go out and run another 5 miles. That's the mentality. Didn't matter what time. Set an alarm at 4 in the morning. Get up and run 5. Come back in. If I sat in my bed and I felt like somebody was still working harder than me, I went out for another 3. That's the kind of stuff that I knew when I brought to the center that I was going to win. Okay? Training breeds confidence. Training breeds confidence. And when you have self-doubt, you didn't train hard enough. Understand? So you step in that center and you know in your mind and your heart that you're ready, you will win. When you're not prepared, you have doubts. When you go in and take a test and you didn't study for it, there's reservation there. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. I don't know if I can handle this. I know I didn't put my time in. When you study for 3 hours and you step in that classroom, you say, bring that test. I'm going to kill it. I'm going to tech ball it. Give it to me now. You understand what I'm talking about? It's about being prepared. Continue to prepare yourselves every day to make yourself better. Guys, thanks for your time. I appreciate you having me here. You guys have a lot of fun. Who's hosting the NCAA tournament? Ryder, where? Philadelphia. Coach Kirkner wins a national championship next year. He'll get you down on the floor. If you see him, you'll say, remember me from the half of the Raritan clinic? Get me on the floor. I'll get you down there. The Wachovia Center in Philadelphia, it's on the East Coast. The last time it was on the East Coast was in 2000 in New York. We got the NCAA's and we're hosting. Our conference tournament is at our house too for the 2nd year in a row. You go win that too. Okay? So you guys come and see us. Lawrenceville ain't far. Guys, I know that you got 3 Division I schools to support the state. One of them's Rider, the other one's Rider, and the third one's Rider. Got that? Rutgers and Princeton are in there too. Right. But you guys come see us. You say hello to Jim, you say hello to Coach. Coach has said it all along. You guys got to become fans of the sport. Going to watch college wrestling is a big part of it. Get out and Pro Wrestling. Start watching them. Look up some of these guys. Watch some of these matches. Intermat. Intermat too. That's the trick. Call Coach Nase. Yes. Yeah. That will happen. Because they are really sold out. You got to go to the universities themselves. Yeah, the Wachovia seats 30, they're sold out. So you call up Ryder, call up Rutgers, call up Princeton, they allocate a certain amount to schools. Lehigh, Cornell, you got to get on their fan list. It's real tough. We sell out every year. Last year we were in Omaha, we're in Nebraska last year. And it was packed every round. We break attendance records, and they've already projected to break the attendance record in Philly. Because the East Coast knows what it's all about. Plus, with the resurgence of Penn State now, forget it. Cal Sampson's the head coach there, everybody's going to be there. You guys want tickets to that? We've got to go to the 10-day intensive camp at Raritan. Get tickets there. Yep. Question? August 1st through 10th. Russell. When is the 10-day intensive camp? August 1st through 10th. Go to that? Questions? Anything you guys want to ask? Coach Nase will be around for a little bit. You guys can ask questions a little bit. All right? Give me a hand.